Hello everyone, it's Mike from Downtown Comics. Did you miss me? Well, I hope so. I was not here last week. I think I put it on the very end of the comic book video last week, but I was away last week for some personal time. Yes, I get to take that occasionally, maybe once a year, once a decade, and so I did not do any videos. I apologize for that. We are back, though, and we've got a lot to talk about. So we've got some trades. We're going to do all the new graphic novels for the week of September 24th, 2025. So downtowncomics.com is the place to go to check out all the new releases, and liking, sharing, and subscribing is always appreciated. So let's get to it. We've got a fairly full table today. All right, the latest Metamorpho miniseries now available in trade from DC, as well as the Challenge of the Unknown miniseries. We've got a new OGN, so this is original material, called The Shadow Planet. Looks like some sci-fi action there. Spawn, they're calling it Battle for the Throne Part 1. This is going to reprint 338 through 343 of Spawn. So, I thought we were done getting the 20,000 AD stuff back into print, but we're not. We've got the Rogue Trooper Complete Collection Volume 3, so there's one more there. G.I. Joe, the new G.I. Joe, gets a second hardcover book, so you can choose from Joe Scarlet or Destro Bad Guys. And this gets you the Scarlet miniseries and the Destro miniseries, 1 through 5 each, in hardcover. So you get both of those. Yeah, you get both in the one volume. You just two different covers. All right, back in print again, the JLA Earth 2 Deluxe Edition graphic novel. So this has been out in many forms. This is kind of the original look of it back in the day. It is now available again in an oversized hardcover. Also back in print is the Tomb of Dracula Volume 1 Omnibus. It's a fan favorite. So you get Tomb of Dracula 1 through 31, Werewolf by Night 15, Giant Size Chillers number 1, and Giant Size Dracula 2 through 4. So that is back in print. Also in a brand new printing is the new printings of Akira. Volume 1 came out, seems like less than a month ago. Here's Volume 2. And again, these are in black and white. So these are the black and white Akiras, not the color. I don't know if the color will ever be reprinted. I'm not sure. Rights-wise. Also back in print, the X-Men Age of Apocalypse graphic novels. This should be the final one because it is the Omega. And this will wrap up that storyline, getting you Weapon X 3 and 4, Generation Next 3 and 4, Gambit and the Externals 3 and 4, Astonishing X-Men number 4, X-Man 4, Excalibur 4, Factor X 4, Amazing X-Men 4, X-Universe number 2, X-Men Omega, and Age of Apocalypse The Chosen. So that is wrapping up the whole Apocalypse series. You can grab that. Cable, I believe his first... Yes, so this is Cable 1 through 5. That was released earlier this year. We have another new OGN. This one looked pretty cool, called Caesar's Spy. This looks to be one of those humanoid, European graphic novels. So good art. If you're a fan of Gladiator 300, I think you would enjoy this. So that is brand new. Reprint-wise, we're doing some more stuff by famous writers Garth Ennis, Brian K. Vaughan, John Wagner. So good names if you're into war comics and stuff. These are some good names for that. So this is Volume 3 of that. Volume 1 and 2, I think, came out last week. So, all right, Supergirl has a new trade. And we are... Okay, this is printing, actually, the backup stories. So Supergirl Special 1 and the stories from Action Comics 1070 through 1081. So this is technically Volume 1, but obviously her ongoing book. They haven't started reprinting yet. G.I. Joe came out with some anniversary issues to commemorate G.I. Joe number 21, the silent issue. All of those one-shots are now reprinted. Do you get 21 as well? You do. So you do get the reprint of the original G.I. Joe number 21, plus you get the 5 one-shots, Beachhead, Jinx, Spirit, Roadblock, and Duke, all in one volume. Guardians of the Galaxy Epic, I want to say that this one's been... I feel like I've seen that cover before, so I'm going to say this is just back in print. Volume 3 from 90 through 92. Gets you Guardians 7 through 20, Annual number 1, and material from FF Annual 24, Thor Annual 16, and Silver Surfer Annual 4. So I'm going to say that's a back-in-print one. Also, I think back-in-print. Wow, I feel like this has been out too. So we got a Modern Epic. This is Spider-Man Big Time. They're calling this Volume 14, 2010 to 2011. You get Amazing Spider-Man, the 1999 series, 649 through 662, 654.1, and material from 648. I don't know. I'm not sure. I do know this is new. Ultimate Spider-Man, the current book, is on Volume 3. So we can get all the way up to number 18. So 13 through 18 there. We have 2 graphic novels that need to be held until Saturday. So I guess at our stores you won't be able to get this because Saturday is local comic shop day. So for that, we have I guess a new printing of the Blondie graphic novel, if you're a music fan. This is the local comic shop day version of that. And we're going to match it up with the Beauty book 1. Again, this particular version is the local comic shop day version of that series. There probably is going to be a non-local comic shop day version coming out, but that's what we got. So you could buy those on Saturday. I may do a separate video for local comic book shop day stuff. I'm not sure yet. Don't know. But there you go. All right. Onward to manga. We've got a new Spider-Man manga called Shadow Warrior. So that's cool. We got a new Plants vs. Zombies. Did they give this a volume number? Nope. Just calling it the Big Spitball. They have been reprinting the Loeb Sale colored superhero miniseries that they've done for Marvel. So Daredevil was yellow, Captain America was white, Spider-Man was blue, and Hulk is gray. So reprinting this, and of course it is in regular trade form. So you get the miniseries 1 through 6 of that famous miniseries. Monster High has a volume 2, and that gets you the new Scaremester 5 through 7, and the Halloween Special, and the Holiday Haunt one-shots. Our Batman Turtles Adventures, so I think there was 2 series of that, or was it just 1? Looks like it was just the 1, but now available in a digest size. So that miniseries, which was the more cartoony version. Still good, but, you know, in that cartoony animated style. Now available in a digest book. And lastly, we'll end with one more OGN. It's an OGN day. Riptide. Again, this looks like kind of a cool sci-fi type thing. So, yeah. So that may be interesting as well. So we'll check that out. All right. That's it. So some good stuff. Some OGNs, some reprints, some new stuff. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad you're still watching. Thank you very much, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.